flags okay?
All right.
You may also put a lot of value in the fact that you're a firefighter.
Ustedes también pueden poner mucho valor en la cosa que ustedes son unos
Some of you, when you were little boys
algunos
or little girls,
niños pequeños
think, oh, I can't wait to be a bomberos.
pensaban y
Remembering back when you guys first came, and that was pretty cool. We had no idea what the Lord would have in store for us. So I met Brandon when I lived in the Dominican and was serving in the Dominican Republic when Rome started traveling there and developing their ministry. I'm a SCORE missionary and was working with them. And when we moved here to Honduras, in my little town of La Lima, there was a fire station. And I always thought, man, it would be great one day to hook Rome up working with our local fire station and reaching out to them, doing outreach, discipleship, ministry with them. And in 2019, we were able to make that vision, that dream become a reality. Initially, there was a lot of skepticism of, are these guys coming back? Who are they? What's their deal?
Yes.
And but man, after the floods happened in 2020, things got really difficult here, and you guys show that you wanted to be a part of it.
La Lima is a very vulnerable place. We are in the lowest part of the valley. And when it rains a lot and when we have huge amount of water, this is the first place that gets flooded.
That one fire station in La Lima services 80,000 people in the region. It's the only one in that area. That one station has to respond to 80,000 people. That's traffic accidents on the road. That's people who call for emergencies. That's fires. All those things, they provide the services to 80,000 people all by themselves, just a group of about 20 guys.
5 years ago, we had the two most terrible hurricanes that hit this country. Through this partnership, we were able to bring the firefighters beds, TVs, fridge, and also food supply.
In 2020 is when we had our floods here and the water was up here.
Remember, we set funds down to buy envíos and other things.
Fondos, y ellos fueron que compraron.
Sí, la recibió, la
And remember, yes, thank you, the beds,
muebles,
the furniture,
nos dieron ahí.
stuff for the kitchens.
Ahí están.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah.
Y yo eso
And the guys still have it.
Yeah.
guardo muy bien ahí, de hecho.
So when we started working with the firefighters, there were only 4 men who were certified to work in the boats and do water rescue, water recovery. And after developing training, several of those guys, all of the guys now know how to float in the water, know how to do basic skills inside the water. And from that time, we were really able to launch doing much more training, building relationships with them, not just thinking about the training that they needed for their jobs, but also being able to introduce the gospel and a discipleship relationship with them in coordination with our local church.
We need to put our trust in Jesus Christ.
tenemos que poner nuestra confianza en Jesucristo.
So what are you putting your trust in?
¿En qué están poniendo su confianza?
What are you holding on to from surrendering to Christ?
¿Qué se están aferrando antes de someterse?
We are excited about tonight because we are hosting a meeting with the firefighters, with their families, and we are celebrating the day of the firefighters in Honduras.
I want you to know that we are here not just to train the firefighters.
Quiero que sepa que no estamos aquí solo para entrenar los bomberos en su técnica,
But we are here to share the gospel of Jesus with them. And our prayer is that it would make them better husbands, better fathers, better men.
y nuestra oración es que el evangelio puede ser mejores bomberos, padres, esposos.
This is a huge opportunity for us because this the chance to share the gospel to their families. We share the gospel with the firefighters here, But tonight we're gonna a special place, a special moment to share the gospel with all the families. Pray for us and pray for the what God is doing here in Honduras.
Thankful for you guys.
Que no hable mucho.
Even though I don't
Bienvenido.
speak a lot, you guys are welcome all the time. Happy with what we established here.
Y lo poco que nos han traído vale mucho.
And the little bit that you guys have brought is of great value to us.
Y espero que como organización usted y bomberos de Nueva York,
And as an organization from New York,
para siempre conectamos.
you can always count on us here in La Liga.
Un día yo no estoy acá porque sí.
My name is Karim Sabat. I'm 31 years. I haven't been firefighter since I am 18 years old. So what pushed me to be a firefighter was the example I saw in my dad. He is a firefighter since 1989, and my brother is also a firefighter, so that's the reason why I'm here. So once I became a firefighter, I fell in love with that profession. My life being Christian has been a good example because I was born in a Christian home. My dad and my mom, they has always been God's followers, so they has always been pushing me to be a good Christian. I gave my life to God first time when I was 13 years old. I think that being Christian and being a firefighter is something that could handle hand to hand because people see the firefighter like an integrity person. I think that God is our best example through His Son Jesus Christ.
The firefighters in La Lima, most of them they are not believers, but we are helping Sergeant Sabat. He can be an example for the other firefighters, and we help with the Bible, trusting God, and sharing about how he can be the leader in the station.
Responder on a mission has been a big blessing to us as firefighter because they have become in our family, you know.
I think God might have a bigger plan for him.
Creo que Dios tiene un plan más mayor para.
Now you go as a commander.
Ahora que sos el mayor,
But one day you may go as a missionary sharing the gospel.
pero quizás un día Dios te usará como misionero. Maybe the Lord has another station or 2 or 10 in mind.
And just to be able to see those disciples just grow in the Lord and have the firehouse ultimately just become an expression of the gospel.
That the Lord will use them to be a light in their community, not just for physical things, not just in times of emergency, but that the Lord can use them to make disciples of all nations as well.